Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Left and I'm back here in Destiny and I'm actually in the tower, but don't worry, Sure's not here because it's Thursday. Now, I'm actually going to talk about the legendary shotgun that you can get from the new Monarchy vendor called the Judgement 6. Now, yes, I know what you're thinking. I'm spending a lot of time on new Monarchy weapons, but if you haven't noticed, that scarf that my hunter wears all the goddamn time, this little red thing that's flapping in the fucking wind right now, it's a new Monarchy cloak, and I'm currently wearing a new Monarchy shader, so I have the easiest access to new Monarchy weapons, as well as Crucible and Vanguard weapons, but not Dead Orbit and Future War Cult. Those I get from Nightfalls. So we're gonna talk to Executor Hideo and look at the vendor version of this gun first. So we can see it has a piss-poor magazine size of 4. Not bad ballistics. Its perks are Return to Sender and Spray and Play. I mean, overall, the vendor version is kind of butts. But that's not the one that I've got, so we're going to head out to Orbit.
Good to be back.
And we're back. As you can see, I am carrying my Judgement 6. And the first thing you're probably noticing, right down there in the bottom left-hand corner, right I can't actually point at it because, well, you know, it's not the way the screen works. But I have a 7-round magazine. And I'm doing a dick pot of damage. So, let's go look at the perks. Well, let's clear out some shit first. Now, I'm going to say the special perk roll I got on this thing, like the single perks, they're not good. They're, one of them is actually the same as the vendor one, and that makes me sad. I mean, it's great for what it is, but this weapon can do a shit ton of damage. And with better perks, it can actually be better than the 2 to the Morgue. Ooh, chest. So let's up her and take a look. So you can see off the bat I have a different element. I have void damage. Your rate of fire is pretty slow, but that's a shotgun for you. Impact is ridiculous. Range, if you can get shot package and hammer forged on that thing, it's still, even after all of the nerfs to shotgun range, is still going to be pretty nasty. Stability is not bad, and reload's actually pretty fast for a shotgun. So our ballistics are going to be smooth ballistics, less recoil, penalty to range. That's the one you start out with. Then we've got CQB ballistics, greatly reduced recoil, significant penalty to range. And then we've got aggressive ballistics. It's going to take down your stability a little bit, but give you just a bit more impact, and I'm not real sure why I'm not using that one at the moment. My first special perk is Grenadier, which that seems to be a recurring theme on my new Monarchy weapons. My Vanquisher had that. Kills with this weapon reduce the cooldown of your grenade. Then we've got my favorite perk for this weapon, Field Scout. It's the only reason I actually keep using this one. Maximum ammo increases your maximum ammo capacity. It goes from 4 to 7, almost doubling. Then we've got Perfect Balance. You can see that it actually puts the entire bar that you've got and a little bit more on the end of it, giving it some pretty decent stability, but you would only have 4 rounds to your mag. And then Single Point Sling, absolutely no benefit to this whatsoever. Dance Machines and Quick Draw, if you're a hunter, will do you way better than this perk. And then we've got Spray and Play, which is actually good for the 4-round magazine and the 7-round because it allows me to get the 7 rounds back in there a lot quicker. I got shot, and I'm kind of pissed about it. So you've already seen that this gun just doesn't care anymore. Like this, after the 100% boost to shotgun damage in the buff nerf, the burf. That just sounds like I'm fucking up the word birth. But it's just, it's an insane weapon. Does tons of damage, hits super hard. It's honestly one of my favorite shotguns. And it's a new Monarchy, and for anybody who missed the Vanquisher video, I am actually on a weapon, on a mission to get all the new Monarchy weapons in my inventory. Whether they're good or not, I will replace ones that are absolute, like, poop, but... Ooh, that was nice. I, am gonna try and keep one of every single new Monarchy weapon in my inventory. So you can see, its range is actually pretty effective. I took down that Knight from pretty far away, as well as that Acolyte. Now, it's not your, it's not the Universal Remotes type damage, or, type range, but it is definitely pretty good as a shotgun for the range that it's got. And definitely after the reduction of all shotgun ranges that Bungie implemented for PvP that makes no goddamn sense in PvE. Because, you know, what I need in my shotgun against a boss is to get all up in his dick. And just take it to the, take his AoE instant kill to the face before I can do really any good amount of damage. Even with the new buff, like, the universal remote for if you're going to use a shotgun in PvE, especially against a boss, the universal remote's probably going to be your best bet, even though it has an abysmal reload time. So I know what you're thinking. How does this thing... And, well, I might know what you're thinking. How does this stack up against the 2 to the Morgue shotgun that you've already reviewed? Well, it's actually, I had a comment on that video that the shotgun was actually better, and I do agree with him. I find myself using the Judgement a lot more than I do my 2 to the Morgue, mostly because I just keep it on me. But it also, it can be a lot better. My perks aren't great, but I do like the spray and play and the Field Scout giving me 1 more bullet, so I'm going to have a little bit more DPS with it. Bounties are just butts today. So yeah, I am going to let some gameplay of the weapon, hopefully play you guys out. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'm Left, and this has been a review and a look at the new Monarchy shotgun and how bad I am, the Judgement 6, and how bad I am at shooting things in the face. So, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here in Destiny.